What's up, guys? It's Amon from Eat the Meatless, and today this is an impromptu video, but I wanted to show you guys you don't need weights to build a big chest. You don't need a gym. You don't need any weights. You don't need anything like that. Chest is one of the easiest things to build anywhere, no matter where you are, with no equipment. So if you guys want to put some size on your chest, here are 8 different push-up variations. You can put these together to make an entire chest workout in any different way that you want. But I'll recommend to do around 4 sets each of at least 5 of these, at least. And maybe as you get more advanced, you can start to do more of the exercises in one shot. But anyway, so let's get to it, guys. So we're going to start off. Everybody should be focused on the upper chest, right? Up the chest up here, okay? You want to have development up here. See that development there? That's because I prioritize upper chest, right? So if you don't hit your upper chest, because you're always trying to do flat bench and decline and use a ton of weight and push with the bottom part of your chest, you're not going to have the development up here. Lighten up the weight a little bit and hit the upper chest. And when it comes to push-ups, you don't have any added, well, you can add weight, right? When you get stronger, you can get a backpack and you can add weight like that. You can have people get on your back, whatever you want to do. But anyway, so let's get right into it, guys. So the first variation is going to be a basic, what I call an incline push-up, but it's feet elevated push-up, okay? So have my cameraman just follow me here. No, not like that. Just kind of step back and lean it down. And so we're going to put our feet up on something. It doesn't have to be a bench. And maybe a little closer. And then we come down, maybe a little closer. And we come down and back up, right? Down and back up. And you want, the important thing is you don't want your elbows straight out like this, because this is not good for your shoulders, and you don't want them all the way to your side like this. You want them kind of in between, right? So you're just gonna come up slow on the way down, explode up, explode up, explode up, explode up, and do that for about, depending on how strong you are, do that for about, I'll say, it depends how strong you are. Maybe 8 reps is good for you. Maybe 20 reps, maybe 25 reps. Maybe you have some added weight. If you have added weight, the 10 to 12 rep range is good. Down as low as 8 is good. So like 8 to 12 is my favorite rep range, but there's nothing magic about that, right? You can do, I just don't like to do less because you don't have the muscle under tension for very long. So that's why I don't like that. That's variation 1. Variation number 2 is the same thing, elevated feet, elevated push-up, but the hand grip is different. And this is going to work the chest in a different way. It's going to put more of a stretch on it, and it's going to give you more of what a fly gives you. A fly really stretches the outer part of your chest. So this is going to give you that outer, like a lot of people think you just want to add size this way to the chest, but that bringing the chest out makes your body look so much better. It even adds to your V-taper. People don't realize that, but when you have your waist down here and your chest comes out to here, it adds to the shape of your body, right? So this variation, we're going to turn the hands out. Make sure they can see those hands. Back up just a little bit. And the hands are going to come out. They're going to be pretty wide. And so they're facing out. And now you're going to come down, come up. Same thing. Slow and controlled on the way down, explode on the way up. Slow and controlled on the way down, explode on the way up. Slow and controlled on the way down, explode on the way up. Okay? And just bang those out. Do about, depends on what you can do. Like I said, same thing, right? So 8 to 12 is a good rep range. It's crooked. If you're stronger, then you can do about maybe you can do 20, 25 per set of those. But go slow on the way down, right? Go nice and slow on the way down, okay? So those are the first 2 variations. The next 2 variations, we're actually going to come back down to the floor. We're going to be on the floor a lot today. So back a little bit. Yeah, back up a little bit. So we're gonna do the same thing, but with the feet on the floor. Okay, so this is like a flat, but you're actually at a slight decline when you do this. Okay, so this is more to me like a decline bench. So anyway, same thing. So the first one, you come down, right? Come back up. 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 So you're gonna go nice and slow in that negative, maybe like a 3-4 second negative, and explode up. I like to explode, but when you explode up, don't just explode. Flex the chest. Flex. Flex. Okay. So that's number 3. Now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna turn the hands out again, feet flat on the floor, and we're gonna hit that outer chest. Okay. So we're gonna prioritize that outer chest. So same thing, but hands turned down. Okay. So come down slow. Come down slow. Come down slow. Come down slow. Okay, so that's number 4 right there. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to another one. This one is not so much a push-up variation, but you can do it almost anywhere. So bring it up a bit so low. You can do this one almost anywhere, right? So this is dips. Now you don't need a dip station to do this. You can do this with a kitchen counter. You could do it like if there's a stairway. A lot of times where there's a right angle in the stairway, you'll have 2 rails that you can do it from. There's like places to do dips everywhere. You can find them almost everywhere. So come on over here. We'll show it from the side, not the back. This side. So I'm gonna show you on the dip station here, but like I said, you don't have to have a dip station. Okay. So yeah, there you go. So with dips, you want to do them for chest, right? So when you're doing for chest, you want to lean forward. Okay. If you're doing for triceps, you want to be straight up. But if you're doing for chest, you want to lean forward. So lean forward. Okay. Slow and controlled on the way down. Explode up. Slow and controlled on the way down. Explode up. And this dip station is really wobbly. So anyway, there's that. So same thing. Get yourself about, here, we'll come back over here. Get yourself about, depending on what you can do, maybe 8 to 12 reps, maybe it's 20 reps, something like that. And so that's, what is that? That's 5. Now we're going to move into the next one, okay? So these are called dive bombers, okay? So with dive bombers, they're going to hit the overall chest, okay? So the whole thing. So these are not a power movement, right? So you can't explode on these, but you want to do these nice and smooth and controlled, okay? So you start off with your butt high in the air like this, right? And then you're gonna come in. You'll have to probably like maybe sit over there so that you're a little bit lower with the camera so they can see a little better. Like on the bench or something like that, you can sit there. So, okay, guys, so nice smooth motion, right? Butt in the air, come down, just comes in like a rolling type motion. Then you go back. Okay. So come down. Like that. And come back. Just like that. Okay. Like that. And come back. Like that. Okay. So you'll feel these in your entire chest, right? They hit the whole thing. So when you're kind of coming through those different ranges of motion, you'll feel the whole chest from the very top to the very bottom, the whole thing we hit. So that's a good one. But save that one for last or second to last. I shouldn't have showed y'all that one yet. So the next one, I'm sure you guys have seen before. This one is clap push-ups, okay? So with, I'm tired right now, so my clap ain't gonna be that impressive. But anyway, the basic way to do these is you come up, clap, and come back down, okay? Okay, so just like that, guys. You come up, clap, come back down, okay? If you can't do these, then maybe just try to at first come off the ground with your push-ups, right? So when you come up, explode and come up off the ground, and just I'll show you guys. So come, just come off the ground, come off the ground, come off the ground, like that. You see what I'm saying? So just push yourself where you come off the ground, right? And just do that. And after a couple of weeks, probably 2, 3 weeks, you'll be able to do clap push-ups. Clap push-ups are great for building mass because you have that explosion, but don't forget to control on the way down. It's on the way up that you explode. So camera's still on, we good. So in the next variation, you'll need something, right? You just need something that's up at a decent height. I'm gonna use one of these dumbbells, but don't use the dumbbell because they're not really a good thing to use for this. But check it. So they're uneven push-ups, right? So one hand is, I don't know if I can do it like this. One hand is up on something higher than the other one, right? But you alternate, right? You know what? I don't even like the idea of using this. But that's okay. That's okay. So I use this just to show you guys, right? So you can use like the corner of anything like that's about, I'll say about anything that's 6 to 12 inches off the ground. And this is what you do. You just do a push-up, come to the other side, do a push-up, come to the other side, do a push-up, come to the other side, another one, come to the other side, another one, come to the other side. Okay, so that's how you do it, right? And what that does is it places more weight on one side at a time, right? But going back and forth. So it makes for a heavier push-up, right? You're just activating the chest in a different way because the whole time you're doing it, when you're moving and everything and changing your hand position, your chest is flexing in a different way. So those are great too. So what is that? Is that 7? That's 7 or 8. I think that's 7, guys. So here's the last one. The last one is you put your hands up on anything, right? So it could be a countertop, could be whatever. And this is a decline, right? This is for the lower chest, right? This could also take the place of a dip. And it's the same thing. You just hands a little wider than shoulder width. Definitely not just shoulder width, have them wider than shoulder width on any push-up that you don't want to focus on the triceps with. And just come down and back up. Slow and controlled on the negative, explosive on the positive. Just like that. Okay, guys. So that's it. There you have it. That's 8 different push-up variations. It'll get you a big chest. And you guys see, I'm not just talking. I actually have the development. So for a long time, guys, all I did was push-ups and dips. I didn't do any weights, and my chest still progressed doing that. My chest progressed really well doing that, actually. And I worked up to where I was doing about 40 sets total of a workout just like this with short rest periods, right? So it wasn't a long one. It took me like 25 minutes. And I worked up to that. And I would do that about once every 6 days for the chest specifically, right? So I wasn't all I was doing. I was working everything, but that's what I was doing for the chest. It took me about 25 minutes once every 6 days, but I would go hard and I would do it with added weight, right? So of course I'm more advanced, so I was doing it with added weight. But you got to start with what you can do. It's not about added weight. It's about pushing yourself, right? So do what pushes you. And when you're ready to add weight, then add a little bit of weight at a time, no more than 10 pounds at a time. And I promise you guys, you'll get some good gains. But that's it. I'll see you on the next one, all right? Peace.